Hello YouTube, just doing a video. I've got this tank for my daughter, and it originally was a tropical tank and it had platies and tiger barbs and all that sort of stuff in it. It's in my daughter's bedroom. I've got a big tank downstairs and I wanted to try just put my little toe in to test the water with the marine world. So what I've done, I sold all my tropical fish to a aquatic place. They gave me a credit note, and then I kind of got my live sand and live rock. It's only been set up for a day. It's what it looks like. It's a 12 gallon tank, UK gallon. The back's a little bit, you can see the blue's a little bit weird. It's when I cleaned the tank out yesterday, water got behind the back, so eventually that will go. Yeah, so the live rock that I've got, I tried to go on the theory. I spoke to quite a few people and they said for ideally you want a couple of inches of, I don't know if you can, a couple of inches of live sand, and then you want just over a pound of live rock per gallon. So I've got about 13 pounds, yeah, that's right, which is an absolute fortune, about 70 quid just for this rock. It's crazy, but it's going to really help with like the filtration of it. I'm just cycling it. I'm probably just going to leave it for a couple of weeks just to let it do its thing. I got a little high door power head just to circulate. I don't know if you sort of see the flow. I've tried to get it as good as possible. I tried to kickstart the nitrogen cycle as well. I know some people say that there's like dead critters and worms and all that sort of stuff in the live rock to start the nitrogen cycle, but somebody said about putting like a prawn in, so I put a prawn in. There's one there and one there, just to kind of add to the, hopefully when that starts decomposing and letting off like the waste, then it should become stronger, faster. So yeah, that's basically it so far. I mixed the salt water. The salt water that I got was from Swallow Aquatics, and it had no instructions about sort of how much per gallon. Like a lot of people said, oh yeah, it's normally a half cup per gallon of water, but I didn't have a clue, so I was just messing about with it, and then tested it with this hydrometer there, and I kind of got it around the 1.021 mark, but I believe I want to try and get it to the 1.02425 area ideally. Yeah, so this is what it's like so far. I've got the bulbs in here. Eventually I want to get an anemone at some point, just one, and fish. I'll probably have 2 fish in here. Don't think I'll really get any more than that. I'll probably get a clown, and I've seen a yellow-tailed damsel. I think they look quite nice, quite colourful, but it's just from my little girl's room. Yeah, internal filtration, I haven't got anything yet. No skimmer, and the advice I've been given that with such a small tank like this, your weekly water changes, there's no need for a skimmer on this sort of size tank. So mechanical filtration, I haven't really got anyone, because this is on my daughter's chest of drawers and she's got like an air cooler thing there, so I can't really have a canister filter. So I've been looking at the Fluval U2 filtration. That's good for about 110 litres, plus it's got like media biomax in it, so that will help with the breakdown of waste and all that kind of stuff. So I'll probably end up getting that and putting it at the back somewhere, just sort of keep it out of the way. I should be good to go. With the light, when I eventually have an anemone or like a little coral or something like that, I'm going to take these lights out, take all the circuits off the top, and get some LED lighting. I've seen a setup, ledpacific.com. They do like a good setup on there for about £110, and it's the light spectrum is ideal for corals and anemones. So that's eventually, after I don't know, 2-3 months, that's where I'll be going. So I think if you got any hints or tips for me, that would be brilliant. I think I've done everything right at the moment. I'm just sort of just playing the waiting game now, letting it mature. But I mean, I put the sand and everything in last night, and it's not looking too bad as yet. I quite like the setup of the live rock. People said you need to have quite a lot of gaps in them, so I've got quite a lot of gaps for the water to flow through for the filtration, breaking down the waste. But I love this rock. I think it looks so cool. There's a little bit of the red algae you can see. A little bit at the back here. But yeah, so we're getting there. I don't know whether I need another power head or not, but when I have that filter put in, hopefully that'll give me a little bit of more flow around the rocks. The U2, you can have the float at the bottom or the top or the middle, so I'm just going to play about with that and see how I get on. Yeah, so that's where I'm at too. Yeah, so any hints or tips for me, that'd be brilliant. I think in a couple of weeks I'll probably get a hermit crab, and then a week after that probably a cleaner shrimp, and then probably wait a month to 6 weeks before I add any fish. Yeah, so yeah, take care, see you later.